are, but that's just what we do. I'm a Sanders believer. I believe that there is still a path, and I think that Sanders supporters are going to exhaust every possibility. Have you noticed that Bernie Sanders beats all the goddamn polls? I mean, the last poll that came out by one of the big mainstream media outlets in the Wall Street Journal was a 4-point lead for Hillary Clinton. Late in the polling last night, late in the voting last night, Bernie Sanders was up by 7. That's an 11-point turnaround. He ends up winning by 5. That's a 9-point turnaround. Now, in today's polling, that's a pretty big miss. So, wait a minute. He did the same thing in Michigan. He did the same thing in Wisconsin. He did the same thing in Colorado and Minnesota. The fact of the matter is that this is the comeback grandpa. He's not the comeback kid. He's the comeback grandpa. And Bernie Sanders just will not give up. He's going to have a heck of a shot in West Virginia and Kentucky. And I'll tell you right now who's going to win Oregon. It's going to be Bernie Sanders. And I'm going to tell you who's real nervous about California right now, and that's Hillary Clinton. And I think that going into the convention, if with wins in Oregon and also California, I think that's going to be some real street credibility for Bernie Sanders. And I think that there will be some superdelegates who are going to rethink their position. Sanders out making the case. A lot of these superdelegates had already been committed before the voting even started, and in some cases before Bernie Sanders even entered the race. And so let's just run the table out and see where it goes. Nobody's going to die. Nobody's getting hurt here because there's 2 people seeking the nomination and one has a pretty good mathematical advantage right now. And the stars have got to line up perfectly for Bernie Sanders, but that doesn't mean it's over. And now you're going to have 2 people out there going after Donald Trump. Now,